it will hurt say or a top quality player na wabo match we na player na babontia be interview say onu de onyaya ko be ko Spain akwa bobo na wansan ka eno nko a wo se ope ba bia wo be fight for more trophies and me sure say Tottenham Hotspur supporters no omoni nyi sa asem but there's a context to whatever he said.
Yes,
in the first place o making sure so bomo matter say now they are fighting for the Europa League and they want to finish the season on a high, which is not wrong with it, but I strongly believe say we are say we obiane ne ambition. Anna, your ambition will always drive whatever vision that you have. Because me person me ya di we ya when they see many so and no one be push di akwakosi. Bibi ansesa no. So you listen to Sergio Romero and you understand say whatever he's saying, no fancy, you won't doubt him. But in Spain, this is where I come in say. Top teams in there no. Bilbao or Villarreal or Real Madrid or Barcelona or Atletico Madrid or but in Pimpia me no work say. When the style of playing the ball now or bona, team be pan na hwa okuhye me bitimi aboa.
Oh, say links in the Madrid.
Maybe assistance now. Madrid needs a centre back. Madrid should go to Tottenham Hotspur. Meaning say Madrid players be say Dean Hudson mo. Obe he say bi ambenya Saliba mo de omaba. They will need 6 centre backs. But we know a market opportunity be a you can't afford to also go by. Sergio Romero ni born ebo pa. Oyi the aggression football na to be otimi Bobby Argentina I read this and your mana born nankasa see embo born nankasa. We a solid centre back. And you are not only getting a player who is young. Say for Sergio Romero, Cristian Romero, for player 1. He is a leader. 2, he has seen it all because this is a player about the World Cup final. This is a player the Argentina about the Copa America. This is a player on the Tottenham about the Premier League now about doing pempensobi. Or he experienced. He knows it. He understands the moments and on him how to lead from the lines. I think say Real Madrid centre backs in there na Antonio Rudiger solid, but Eda Militao mu no me sure say obu Cristian Romero so debi Eda Militao mu so now there's one who Asensio no na yakoda ono so na ye dey emiaba. I don't think Raul Asensio is a better centre back than Cristian Romero. Even with the targets now, Real Madrid air penal. Saliba is solid. Saliba and Romero make Marca say be bosso. In terms of more quality, ni bono mo bono. But Bournemouth, Dean Hudson on better than Cristian Romero.
Okay.
What did they mention as no? And I don't know Real Madrid they will need 2 centre backs and one centre back as him. Because Eda Militao injury situation in your man eboba no. Real Madrid and huni ya omu nya no said de na omu susu yemu no omu pese omu nya no man bebo. Because nya AC ono anya baako eye 2 ukoba na se money no eso ti kakra. It is not all players na koba omu timi back to the level na ehu omu no. A bit Virgil van Dijk muso betime pra kwa aba obetime aba bobo bi di amount. But Militao de na aye injury na kwa ye 2. Ana oboka kra na okonche and Alaba susu kotodwe no. They say no crowd Alaba no when you free center back and side neighbor left back no. And they are now seeing him and prioritizing him as a left back. It's in the last few games at Madrid aboni na say Alaba na be left back. And they crowd the Kamavinga so kobo bi dakra. So Real Madrid will need 2 solid center backs going into next season. Now unya Cristian Romero we are fancy abin so cool ball no we onim ball na ni so den he will fit whatever you want to do at Real Madrid quick. Atletico Madrid for no subeti makwa because or a match made in heaven with Diego Simeone. Adrenin and near Denin and Takashi no ayomo enam for 71 enam. Obetimi afiti so well for them. Amomo so etimi aboa. But I think say Real Madrid should look out for this guy. He is a leader. he knows what it takes to win. He has been there before. And obetimi abo mo pa. Away from that particular kind of story, no. Oko play Italy now points now bosso with 71 points. And I'm so happy for Napoli with Nyoma no more because of two things. Meaning say back in the 1960s, Joe Baker and Dennis Law and set the tone for Scottish players to be known and approved and rated in the Italian Serie A. Now, on the Torino signing of Dennis Law back in the 1960s, and a preja Dennis Law more money bedroom pempen so be obepiem United so be Champions League ibi esa be the Ballon d'Or be the world best player no edisi wo. But fast forward in the 1980s, Sampdoria ebe for Grimsones. So the Sampdoria team no more competing for league. Competing for the UEFA Cup back in the 1980s no. Now Grimsones a crucial part of that particular team. For some time now, the Italian Serie A teams name time for Scottish players. Teresa Shea Adams, Ekofa Torino kakra. Was it Bologna? Either Bologna or Torino. Ekofa Mukakra. Then Napoli about for Billy Gilmore and Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay is not only writing his name in the history books as part of the players who moved to Scotland. About the talents you are. But he has become a very important player for Napoli team no. Napoli Belgian League ni nyina yebebo Romelu Lukaku din. Yebebo Lobotka din. Yebebo Anguissa din. But you look at the importance of Scott McTominay in the last two games where possible say Inter Milan be drop points no. On last step up the Napoli. Now against Monza scores 2 goals. Empoli scores 2 goals. Then against Monza, wabeshe the only goal na dia momo. This is in Czech. Ni goals now the timing of ni goals no. On she goals be Napoli ashe 3 no ashe 1 da kan na 3 there. He is scoring decisive goals se Napoli ehia say wo so mo share 2 goals on the best first goal. And Napoli here some winning game now. On the best the winning goal ni dia momo. And he is proving to be a very important piece of the Napoli project. And Aban Antonio Conte pen na mafo bebre na Conte de onim de oye ana Conte de onim de oye, but I think he has found a place for Scott McTominay in this team. And if Napoli should win the league, I think say yebebo Lukaku abaso die, but I think the most important player who has been for Napoli this season is Scott McTominay.
McTominay Krasanda Ten Hag now one of these clutch
players. The last season with United. The last season,
just one coin.
Yes,
the moment forward in the
he's a boss crusher. Or no, when you say United crime is proof aleno at a point in time. No more you soon in the deep midfield. Also, no more double pivot. Fred and Scott McTominay. But on Nankasa no players no more pay late arrivals in the box. No, but no bet TSH and he's a good goal scorer. Almost starting the career as a striker. And I think he's proving to be a very important piece of the puzzle for Napoli. Inter Milan, say pressure beba Simone Inzaghi so kakra. Enya pressure be say be a own team in the league no. But I think say we drew an important stage bia. A bit me define the season no, either in a positive way or in a negative way. Now he has the opportunity to win the treble. Now the opportunity to win the treble, the Baku League, only Napoli was 71. Then the other one, only AC Milan about the first leg of the Coppa Italia. 1-1. Who was the return leg in the ball, which crucially this week on Betima Bossa game need a few. Then you have a crucial UEFA Champions League game against FC Barcelona. Now this is a coach or a master of cup games. Tama no all last you nyina no baby am not target trophies but in league no na cup games no. It's a bebo season na we na last you bought the Coppa Italia final. One more the final semi final no rem. It's ono ni ehuni so or a cup anchor or a cup manager. But at Inter Milan there has been a progression in terms of how a person are achieving a results. So personally, the target of being a cup coach, you know, Etimia transcended to become a league winning coach. Abroad the Inter Milan edgy league in the last season. So this time around, no, he will be very focused on the fact to say, Madrid League in the Inter Milan. I'm here to win the Coppa Italia for Inter Milan, so I should win it. But at the same time, the last time Inter Milan edged the treble was in 2010. So it's an opportunity to show Daminaso. So it's a matter of sacrifice, or it's a matter of proving doubters wrong at this stage. Now no hit team no mo de kobo na fancy Inter Milan team no mo de botia Bologna this weekend no. Bologna were very solid and they were very clinical in every aspect of the game.
Me sure say more na crack 2 goals or more.
And Vincenzo Italiano, there be papa. And Bologna has the opportunity to decide who wins the league because somebody carrying Napoli about draw. And on share Inter Milan. Now Bologna also finds themselves the Coppa Italia. The second leg no almost share Empoli because the first leg no share Empoli by 3-0. See at the return leg the possibility say Inter versus share Bologna. The final of the Coppa Italia also was through. It Inter betimi share one enemy. Or no betimi prevent Inter Milan from winning the League One, or betimi also preventing from winning the Coppa Italia. If Inter Milan should also beat AC Milan to qualify for the Coppa Italia final. Me sure as a young manager, baby original say you know, quite dicey. You need experience, you need quality squad depth, you need a level of quality to progress for you, especially with individual players no more team to step up. And yes, associate me aba. This is where Lautaro Martinez, Marcus Rashford, crucial stage of the season. Marko Arnautovic, dear no the babe kan. Players we munina working Korea, dear no the beba Mediterranean. This is where you need these players to step up for you and get you the results. Dicey season. Let's see what happens tomorrow getting into the league games. This weekend. Manchester United, two truths can coexist. One, the first truth is a players in Manchester United no. Omunya consistent. And I don't know. Number two, Ruben Amorim has been disappointing in the league. Hey. Oh yes, I have to be very honest.
Say be a league in the who say I too late, so young channel full energy in the Europe.
In as much as you are channeling full energy to the Europa League, you know, fancy in the league, I think 38 points for Manchester United. Hey,
West in their history.
I will from cra. Hello. I will from cra. You see. Players and say chances. I agreed because I saw the number of chances at United criteria can be similar to beat Matekano. But another issue in here say Ruben Amorim may take certain decisions in some games. Personally, I feel say sad decisions in this also one. And across United some key games this season where there was a thin line between winning that particular game and even losing that game. That loss at Nottingham Forest was so unnecessary. Against Wolverhampton Wanderers was so unnecessary. It this season, no, who bet me at all because Europa League, no, could provide an opportunity for you to go into the Champions League. But fancy, would it be a good senior? Europa League no subet me free because only Bilbao no, it is not a 80-10 kind of match.
A big game.
How boy be a Bodo be to say the tournament, no disrespect to Bodo, but they said the tournament must be Bodo. Now bet make us all the experience in your bet make it monsa. But this is a Bilbao team. They are so solid. And be a bet me see even if Campos or Bilbao no could shut Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham no so anana bonnet this season the Tottenham shot 3 times.
One there.
Fancy, wouldn't my dear be we are super.
To me.
Say Tottenham do United they be breaking the record that one say trophy year day man. For a long period of years. Say Tottenham dey some bottless. Now one or do abeji and then go say and come and final no cry.
Tottenham no yanko final no.
Fancy, Bodo game na dey Tottenham there, but Tottenham will find a way. I know Bodo once say your fairy tales of tournament. Fairy tale na be ni Bodo dey na all you know. Let's be realistic to ourselves. Say Tottenham cannot afford to also lose that. But Adena Ruben Amorim you know. The only thing that can save him from top pressure next season Kwampo is already the Europa League. And yes sir, next season around the pre-season Oh, fancy pamo dear. I don't think say Jason Walker's more best swallow more ego. Any of my barred, I'm so much to quack or Portugal for coach. They will swallow their ego and sack him now. No. It's no money Abraham open Matthias Cunha no. Now at so Manchester United
Cunha problem is solved.
And you're solved. But Matthias Cunha will help improve Manchester United effort. Eh? Man United anymore. Only 3 players pay any go share. Only 3 players pay any go share Manchester United anymore. See, I made the menu back because you see you soon as a deep midfielder beam. Every time I go on and you soon. By games also come menu con and Nimbian could see say the position in your man. Number 2 Bruno Fernandes. Who Bruno Fernandes not Amadialo.
There's a striker in there.
Oh, there be for Mutton Chain or Mudin TB. Oh, let me be honest. What's more Soiland? Ah, fancy. There.
Honesty. I know how could you communion? Because as a honestly, I also to move forward than I know one and as a Z, we are no good day. Me consider Zexi as the
typical striker.
Your typical striker.
Oh, okay.
I view Zexi in a different way. Aside being
you good, but about the wrong time.
What about the wrong time?
Mate.
Because Oshe goes in me. But already United, you need a player who is a goal scorer. You need a player who is a creator. Even our Hono Crown, no more creators in the cry wine. Ganacho a creator no do saying selfish. But proper creators no anymore than Casana Manchester United no more tripe. Kobe Menu. Bruno Fernandes, Amad Diallo, Asa. So you need a player like Matthias Cunha. No. Check it on Bruno Fernandes. Even from last season till now, fancy. Share the number of goals, share the number of assists. And across the front line, Obetima ball. It is high time Manchester United go back to buying players. Or Premier League proving.
Okay.
Ferguson no. Or check it with team no Hena Premier League no ha biano abetu akoko bedie. And one and the G League no. Na bibi ani hobi. Enwa.
Na kwa ya Arsenal for ya pa Evan
Persie. Oba be two sisi. O ya de sisi a oli bebe top say e sheto dan for ne pa. Oba be bubu apre. Me de bia me kase ka David go no Ferguson da so United ka Hurricane anko Germany.
Wow, Mate Meza. Okay. Tina is a tona na was a moto.
Oh, of course.
Mate. Still